Alright, so for the 1v1 round robin finals, we've got Jeffrey, PedrosHungry. Seems like Jeffrey is using Golden Greatsword, Stock, Ball, as well as Coconut, while Pedro is using Stock, Sword, Coconut so far. Jeffrey's also using Remote as well. Pedro is also. Seems like Jeffrey died to Pedro's Rockets. For the score 1-0. Oh, and Jeffrey got hit by a Coconut, almost taking the edge, and now he's about 40 HP. Pablo's still at full HP, and it seems like Jeffrey is one hit right now, and he is about to go down. Pablo, Jeffrey. So far, it's 2-0. Pedro's healing up, gathering some bricks. Is nearly up. Jeffrey's coming back down with very good speed, and he's right now battling. Pedro is refraining from using his trusses, and he's really low. He's been hit by and Pedro got KO'd by Jeffrey. Right now it's 2-1, Pedro leading. Jeff is about half HP right now, but healing. Jeff is now Pedro's by Greatsword at one side, so HP. Right now, Jeffrey over Pedro is healing. Oh, and Jeff was hit by Coconut. Will he be able to touch the void? Oh, he might be blown up, and I think that's a void KO. So far, it is 1. Pedro leads again. Pedro's gathering some bricks. Jeffrey seems like he's about to come down. Oh, never mind. He went bricks. Oh, never mind. Down to attack Pedro. Pedro ends up void clutching. Oh, and it's Coconut. Jeffrey's about 50. Oh, Jeffrey is one shot. I don't think he'll be able to void clutch that. No, clutch that void. So right now it's 4-1. Pedro leads. Like Jeffrey's still getting used. Shadow Cloner. Sadly, this also had to hit. But I was really excited for this update. Pedro has been hit once by Greatsword, and Jeffrey gets void KO Coconut. Right now the score is 5-1, and that is Pedro is leading. However, he's been twice. Maybe that was a good win. Oh, Pedro gets KO'd by. It's 5-2. Pedro leads. Jeffrey's a little low. However, he's up in air stalling. Pedro's going on high ground. He has the high ground, and now Jeffrey is slightly lower, and they're on the same level. And Jeffrey gets hit by Coconut, and now the score is Pedro leading 6-2. Pedro seems to be grabbing some bricks. Trust is now expensive. 5 bricks. Update. Pedro has the high ground. Oh, and now Pedro got rocket. 4 is still leading. Pedro is still 3. Pedro is coming down. Jeffrey bomb jumped, has the higher ground. Pedro has the higher ground now. Seems like Pedro is trying to keep. Jeffrey ended up failing this clone and spin. Pedro clutches void. Pedro is still trying to keep not too much. Jeffrey is trying to catch up with Pedro to classroom, cut him down with great sword, and it's like Pedro at once. It seems like Pedro and Jeffrey are nearly at the same. Pedro is really low. I'd say he's one great horde. Great sword hit. Jeffrey was hit with a coconut, however, he's recovering. Pedro is right now healing up. Very low. He must be keeping his distance high ground. Pedro is also trying to bounce off of the truss. Oh, and it seems Jeffrey was once again hit with coconut. Oh, and Pedro was KO'd with rocket. It is still Pedro leading 6-4. Will Jeffrey be able to clutch? Jeffrey is at about half HP. Healing up, so not too much. Or if he's used clone, he won't be able to use without a clone. 5-ish seconds. Going on. Oh, and Jeffrey is low, and Jeffrey was KO'd. However, Pablo took about half HP of damage, and right now it is 7-4, Pedro leading. That was a very close shot with Pedro's rocket. Jeffrey's rocket, and it seems like Jeffrey was hit by another coconut from Pedro. Pedro is still leading 8-4. Pedro's about at half HP and healing. Jeffrey's trying his best to catch up. Oh, and he was hit by another coconut. Pedro is now at full HP. Oh, and Pedro was killed by a rocket. Jeffrey. Right now it is still 8-5, Pedro leading. Time seems almost up. And time is up. GG, well played. Congratulations to PedrosHungry for placing first place.